Hello everyone, welcome to Beskidy. Grandpa, we're heading for the woods. You know, this is the 30th episode for this particular map, and I'm sure it probably feels like we haven't done much of anything in here other than fix things. And I am hoping to have a little bit different episode today where we can do a little work. But at first I know I need to get rid of some equipment. There's some things that need to go bye-bye. Primarily the thing on the end of my trailer. And so I'm gonna take care of that first thing here. Oh, that's actually not what I wanted to do. Let me get that back. Alright, so you know, this isn't showing me which my trailer. Anyway, I'm going to drop the trailer here and let me fire this thing up. We're going to head to the store, which is just a hop, skip, and jump over here and get rid of this little problem right on the front end of my front end loader. I had high hopes. See, look at this. It is still hanging high and dry. I think let me see here. There we go. Now I at least have the front end loader. There are just so many key binding conflicts in these mods, you know, where there are just so many key bindings that, you know, it just gets confused. You know, the M key gets used for, oh goodness, I'm pretending I'm in Britain. Let me go in the right lane. The M key and the K key get used for toggling you know, like the front end loader. I think, let me see if this does this. Yes, it's supposed to be for this, but see, it made it go away. And so because of all these conflicts, I just, that's one reason for sending it bye-bye. The other is, and more compelling, there are major physics problems in this here with these logs. Anyway, oh, I don't know that I've ever sold anything. Maybe I'd do this over here. Be careful I don't sell the whole tractor, so ba-dink. Bye-bye. Okay, so let me get out of there. I'm gonna hop out and zip over here and send this bye-bye. Must be short. Park it in the marked area. Okay. Well, isn't it in the marked area? Well, I thought it was in the marked area. Let me put this down and see if that'll be the next thing. I can't even... Well, it's still kind of in the marked area. I'm hearing these key binding conflicts all over the place. Alright, let's try this one more time, and if this doesn't work, I'll sell it. Oh, for goodness sakes. You know, I wonder if it doesn't have a... This would be on the collision mask. See, we can't see it here in game, but right around the yellow edge there's a trigger. And in order to interact with the trigger, you need a certain collision mask, and you can almost see it falling through the ground. Good grief. Alright, let's try to do it this way. Sorted by... Is there an owned? Releasable mod, sales, owned. Here we go. Okay. The griefer. Sell. And it's gone. Alright, let's head on back out. Let's get rid of our front end loader. See, that opens a window. Now it shuts a window. Isn't that helpful? I can't have the window open and the front end loader up. out to the field we'll go. Because this episode, I really want to try to haul some logs to market. I know we'll get them there, but I'm going to be using the new auto-loading log trailer that we have now. And so I'm kind of excited to put that to good work and see if we can make some money. You know, here we are below 50 grand. Unfortunately, that wasn't that far away to haul that. But I think we're down to the bare bones of what we need in here to haul timber. Or at least to cut it down. Now, I don't think the local residents of Beskidy are going to be happy with us if we continue just clear cutting the area. And oh my. Yeah, there we see the lock script kind of at work. Alright, let's load. Try to load them on here. I think they'll get on here. Yeah. Turn. Oh, no, it's going down there. Try that again. Oh, goodness. That last little bit. You know why that isn't landing in the center of the trailer? It's because there's a bend in the top of the tree. I saw this in the i3p file. And so if it would land in the middle, it could maybe, let me maybe shift the position here just a little bit. It's just not gonna. Alright, hold on a minute. Let's right control. Let's unload a few things. And now we'll try to load them back up again. Oh, good gracious. That one's kind of interesting. Does it only hop on top? No, it's... Well, let's just drop a few. You know what? That ought to be good enough. I think I'll still be able to see those in the grass as long as they don't roll too far downhill. Alright, now then. Let me see from the map here. I think I need to get out on the highway. And if I zoom out... Yeah, I think we need to head over here. So I need to go down this road, hang a left, and follow the curve around. Is there... Oops. Maybe I just need to head out. Let me zoom back in. Hopefully, as we get closer, it'll be more apparent, you know, where the sawmill is. But we are going to head to town. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, here now we see the reach of... Look at that, it's dragging it along. Now if I stop, there it is. Okay, so it doesn't grab them. Well, that is interesting. Alright, this is... Look how... This is not good at all. Okay, it is showing how dedicated the locking script is. Alright, so maybe it'll leave that one. No, it isn't. You know, if you went really, really slow, maybe you could get away from it. Yeah, see? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, right now it's locked outside. You know what the problem is? Yeah, it's trying to work with two scripts at once. Maybe I can drag this sucker down the road. And it remembers. It probably puts it in a table for the log script. So any logs that are in that table, it's going to remember, and it's going to lock it with it. So when I kick them temporarily outside of the trailer, it still remembers where those logs are. Oh boy, you know what? It isn't going to let me. Oh, it did. Come on, let me load it. Yeah, I'd have to totally unload everything. Am I in loading mode? Yes, I am. Okay. I turn that off. I just want to get out of here and take this over to... Because I can straighten this out. Once I get to the sawmill, I can reload it into the trailer, do whatever. But I see now, you know, this is instructive because it tells me there is a conflict between the script that I wrote, you know, for auto-loading and unloading, and the lock script. So if I really wanted to do this right, I would go into maybe the locking script and put something in there that says, hey, when it moves away from the trailer, you need to release it from the lock script. So I think that means I need to be careful. Well, basically to get it out of the spell of the lock script, probably need to sell it. Huh. Makes me wonder now, I don't know if I left any logs over in the field or not. Alright, are we getting close? Somewhere in here, I thought... No, it isn't to the... Am I still dragging this along? Oh, interestingly, it kind of removes its collisions, too. Yeah. This is always the law of unintended consequences coming into play. Alright, am I going the right way? Because I feel like maybe I need to head up this road. Somewhere around here is the sawmill. I'm going to take a chance and go to the right. Oh yeah, this was back in the days when you could kick around the traffic cars. Once you had Farm Sim 15, you could no longer push them out of your way. I missed some of that fun. Maybe those that know the Beskidy app are saying, no, you're going the wrong way. And I very well might be. Just... No. I wonder if I need to be on that road back over there. Alright, hang on a minute here. Let me see if I can figure this out. Well now, is this... I think we found the lumber mill. Question is, okay, the door appears to be up here. Alright, let's go jam these logs in here and call it a day. Yeah, there's the platform. Okay, now I'm gonna see if this will actually work. Because... turn on my unload area, turn it over to the right. So if I come in here, you know, that isn't too narrow, but I gotta be able to land a log on it. So somehow I need to get approximately in the middle for it to land on this here little area. You know, it's probably not going to... Did I grab it? Yes, it did. Ha 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 ha. Look, grab too. It does. We should hear the noise of sales soon. You know, I don't hear the noise of selling, but I do see that my cash is going up. Thus encouraged, I'm gonna send some more. There go the toothpicks. Probably won't get much for those. Let me send another one. That's a big old log. 52, almost 53,000. Hey now. Alright, that's a big old log. We should get a deal. There's a toothpick. Okay, so it is possible to do this here just by sitting here. Although I do wonder if maybe I should back in and do it maybe off the right side. Oh, this is working great. Here I was thinking that I would have to do these bit by bit. Oops. Oh, this turned off. Come on, move. I don't know what would happen if I bite a hole. There, yeah, it kind of shooshes the other one in. Another toothpick. You know, I wonder if errors are Oh, look at that. Look at the ad. Okay, so I'm gonna... Like I say, the law of unintended consequences always happens when you make a script. It's working beautifully, but I'm noticing there are problems here. As you look in there, and that is my script. It's a problem with it. So, alright, well, that'll give me something to work on in off times. Okay, so let me get out of this. I got one more. You know, it is not going to let me... Oh, listen to the sounds. That's cool. Okay, so now I managed to coax it into my trailer. So let me turn on my... Oh yes, I gotta show... That's going to the rear. Let me change the side. Well, since I'm kind of over by the left here, I'll just change it over to here. You know, the game is stuttering just a little bit. Alright, let me get rid of this one. We'll send it off. Now, is this a recurring error that's happening? Let me just type some text here, see if it goes up. Okay, no, it isn't. So it's stopping with that particular... Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hey, go sell. Go sell. Oh, blimey. You know, I wonder what happens if I disconnect the trailer. Does that release him? You know, it's interesting. I can move them while I'm out here, but I really want to move it closer. Yeah, you know, I almost wonder if what I'm going to try is I'm going to turn off the lock script so that it just has what I put in there for only the things that I put in there for it to work. Because I put something in the model so that they wouldn't fall off the back. Now, I'm going to have to be very careful. Oh, come on. I'm trying to just shoosh you closer. But I'm probably still not in the... Yeah, see, that's the trouble. When it's locked and thinks that it's loaded... Let's see how far away can I get and still get the trailer over there. It's probably going to attach it again. Okay, there we go. Put it back in there. Yeah, I'm popping errors probably all over the place. I just need to get the thing to go. Somehow it's fixated on this particular log, as if it wants to keep it in the trailer. I just somehow need to get it into the trigger so it gets sold and is no longer gumming this up. So, alright. Actually, you know what? I think on the other side I could get more of it into the trigger, maybe? So, why don't I change the location? I'm just going to try it this way. I don't know, maybe I can do it left side. Yeah, I think once I remove the lock script, that's gonna change how this works. Yeah, let me try to get it. Well, that's probably close enough because it'll land in the middle there. Oh, if I hit the right button, it will. There we go. In you go. And I just need to wait long enough until I see my cash change, and that should tell me that it's sold. Alright, 60. Okay, so that should mean I can pull out of here and there's no logs. Alright, glad I could get through all that. Who knows how many errors I continue popping. Yeah, see, I'm seeing errors from load securing. So I think when I come in here again, I'm going to try this without the load securing script, and we'll just see if I'm able to haul logs all the way without having them stick like glue. And if I'm not, and if I need to put that script back on, that's okay. But it means I'll need to do something to help make scripts compatible. And even as it is, there is something going on where when the logs are getting sold, it is also conflicting with the script that I wrote. I think I came in here, right? Yeah, I'm gonna head back that way. Let me see if I can find my way home. I don't know if there's an easier way to get down there or not. Probably not. That seems to be the road. But otherwise, I'm happy enough with it in terms of it doing what I needed to do. So yeah, this isn't the straightest route to get there, but that's all right. So I'm gonna go cut down some more trees. Actually, you know, I think I had another tree that was already cut down. That was kind of on a different edge of the forest. So yeah, once I get down there, it's kind of a little trek. Maybe shouldn't put all this on camera, but I think I'm getting back in the neighborhood of the forest. There's some steep fields right there. Yeah, I think, you know what, I can shortcut, I can go in here. Yeah, see, it's these bumpy side roads, if anything, that give me a little pause. You know, that may be a little hard to keep the logs on, or probably ordinarily it wouldn't be too hard. But the thing of it is all it takes is one random little errant jump or bump, and you've just emptied your log trailer. So, but you know what? I got the ability to reload it at the push of a button, so there's that, our secret weapon. Now this other log or tree that I cut, oh, get me off these bumpy roads. I'll just go across the meadow here, which we could come in and cut. Might make it a little easier. I seem to recall I cut one down. Maybe it's just too far over here. You know, I'll eventually find it. Thing of it. Oh yeah, if I want to get down here off this, I either drive off a cliff or I take the bumpy road. Lots of roads on the Beskidy map. As I head back into kind of the main forest area. Yeah, I think I'm finally getting over to it. There's a road here that kind of goes across the... Oh yeah, we were up over there. I guess we can return over there. Hard part is, you know, getting over this, yeah, it's not the smoothest thing in the world to go over this crossing. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, it's a good area to get stuck. Alright, so we are back out here. I'm kind of curious, you know, I left some of these trunks in the field. I kind of think I hauled them all to market anyhow. Alright. Off you go. Out we come. Let's turn the map off. I'm going to come over here and collect my saw. What key does that? Take chainsaws. Oh. Alright. Well. This looks like decent terrain where I can take it. Now, did it fall to the right or left? You know, I almost think it fell to the right, so maybe I'll try cutting it here and see if... Alright, here we go. Timber! Yep, there it goes. Listen to it. I hit the tractor right over the nose. Alright, that wasn't very smart, but you know what? I can put it right here, and this will at least off one of these mighty Ursus tractors. Just look at them. They are the beast. Alright, let's try to take care of some of that. Take down this. I think as long as you're close to the joint, it'll come off. Actually, you know what? It's not too bad being right on my little Ursus tractor. Helps me take off the foliage. Well, should get most of it here. Alright, I think I got it all. I think I did. Do some saw work. We're trying to anyhow. There we go. Should take a little bit to get that toothpick. Shouldn't take much. Well, I don't think that was a very smart decision to fall the tree that way. I didn't intentionally put it over the bonnet of the tractor, but that's exactly what happened. So, do I hear? Can I do it again? Is there any other? No, there isn't any big ones. You know what I like about the way the mapper set this up is there still is a form of tree cover in here even after we cut out the timber, which is kind of neat. Alright, let me see where this one lands if I cut it down. They do seem to go to the right, so that's kind of nice. Timber! Take off a trunk. You know, and someone who's familiar maybe with European timber practices, are these the standard lengths of timber? You know, where you have a short butt coming off the end of the tree, and then uniform, what are these, 10 meter, maybe not even 10 meters long. But they're uniform, clear until you get to the tip up here. And then it's whatever's kind of left. I was curious if this was cutting standards. I really don't know what they are here. I once knew some of that years ago when I did some logging where I worked on Lode Oak Farms. There was a couple summers where they did some logging. And so, are you cut? I'm going to assume you're cut. Alright, next target. Let's see, there's one lonely tree sitting over here. I can probably... Am I still in the forest area? I want to be careful that I don't... Yep, I'm still in the forest area. I don't want to upset any of the good people of this here town. This maybe here is kind of pushing the envelope, but I am glad to see it's consistent, at least, that when you knock the tree down, it goes towards the direction that you're cutting. That's kind of helpful to have in mind. Alright, got that one done. First limbs. And with this tree, I'm gonna have my next log load, assuming they all fit in there. So I can't remember. I seem to recall when we did some logging on Lone Oak that the trees were going in for plywood. So I don't know if the standards are different on those versus other types of logs. I'm sure it's probably different for everything. Alright, are we down to the toothpick? I think even the toothpick got cut off. Alright. I'm going to zip over here and return this to the tractor. And I got myself another log load to haul in. So with that, everybody heard the bell. Thank you for coming along. There's a little bit of stop and start here as I try to figure out how to run this thing in here and work with these logs, but I'm slowly trying to figure it out. If anybody watching this has experience using the forest mod back in the days of FarmSim 13, I'd be interested in any perspective you could offer on any of this as to how to effectively work with it, some of the quirks you ran into, whatever advice you would share. But in the meantime, I have a few logs to pick up, which I'll probably do off cam. Thank you so much for coming along. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.